Hi! Omega Khaos again. This time with an updated Rank-Up Photon Galaxy deck profile. Last time I did a deck update back in February, so this deck has changed quite a lot from back then. So let's go at this deck. First, of course, the main card, Galaxy Photon Dragon, 3000 attack beater, really powerful, great effect, especially against Xyz monsters. So nothing more to explain, I think. Then free Galaxy Knight. Of course, you can normal summon this card without tributing if you control a Photon Galaxy monster. And then it loses 1000 attack, and then you can summon Galaxy Photon Dragon from the graveyard. Actually, it's mandatory if you have Galaxy in your graveyard. So yeah, it's an extremely powerful card and very essential for your combos to make your rank 8 Xyz summons. Then free Galaxy Wizard, it's really good. You can either both make this card level 8 and you can also tribute this card to add a Galaxy card from your deck to your hand. So really good to search out your key pieces or use it as a level 8 monster. Then one Galaxy Cloud Dragon. You can tribute this card to person one Galaxy monster from the graveyard. So that's really nice. And if this goes in the graveyard, I can attach it to Galaxy's Xyz monster. But I can only use this effect once per duel. But I only run it at 1 because this card can be a little bit inconsistent to use. Because you might not always have a Galaxy in your graveyard. Then one of the key cards in the deck, Galaxy Soldier, a very essential card for your combos. You can send one other light monster from your hand to the graveyard to person this card in face of defense position from your hand, and when this card is spell summoned, you add one Galaxy monster from your deck to your hand, but you can only use the effect once per turn. So really good, gives the deck a lot more consistency and a lot more combo potential, and this card is the reason why this deck transitioned to a more rank 8 and rank 5 variant. Before Galaxy Soldier it was more focused around rank 4s rather than rank 5s. And that's why I completely took out the rank 4 engine, like Photon Thrasher and Photon Crusher and all that. So yeah, this card is really good, and you can even someone consider how play this thanks to this card. So yeah, and it combos well with the other cards I'm going to show you, Cyber Dragon and Overlay Booster. So yeah, then the Cyber Dragon, of course. It might seem a very weird choice, considering it is not Photon or Galaxy or anything like that, but it combos well with this deck because of Overlay Booster, and of course it combos well with Galaxy Soldier as well. You might run the Artifact engine instead of Cyber Dragon, but I don't really like the Artifact engine that much, because you might draw your moral attacks before you draw your artifacts Sanctum, so this is a more consistent choice. Then 2 Overlay Booster. I can press one this card from my hand in face of defense if I control a monster with 2000 or more attack, so it combos very well with Cyber Dragon and Galaxy Soldier, so to make your rank 5 plays. And it has another effect that during my turn, except the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, I can banish this card from the graveyard, then target one face-up Xyz monster you control. I control that as Xyz monster and gains 500 attack for each Xyz material attached to it, so that's a not a bad effect that it will not be used much. And the last monster, of course, is Honest, which is because it's mostly a light deck. And the spells, quite a lot of them actually. 2 trading, of course you run quite a lot of level 8s. And it's not a dead card often because I can just search out your Galaxy size Photon Dragon with Galaxy Wizard or Galaxy Soldier. So yeah. Then of course, because it's a rank-up version of the Photon Galaxy, I run Rank-Up Magic Ocean Chaos Force. Of course, I don't think I have to explain this. It's very good Rank-Up Magic for a high rank Xyz base decks. And it can also, of course, recycle itself if you summon a rank 5 or higher monster. So it's a really powerful card. Then Free Galaxy Expedition, a really important combo card for this deck. If I control a level 5 or higher Photon Galaxy monster, you can plus one level 5 or higher Photon Galaxy monster from a deck in face of defense position. So definitely a really powerful card. Then 2 Galaxy Zero. Pretty much to plus one any Photon Galaxy monster from a graveyard, but of course downside is that it can't attack or activate its effects. Mostly I use this card to just make rank 8s with that monster. But you can also revive the Galaxy Photon Dragon. Of course it can't activate the effect, but if it will destroy it in the battle phase, you can destroy this card instead. And when this card leaves the field, the equipped monster attack becomes 0. But since Galaxy Zero is now gone, you can then use Galaxy Photon Dragon's effect to banish opponent's monster and itself, and then it comes back in its original attack. So yeah, definitely not a bad card to use, and it's also searchable with, of course, Galaxy Wizard. Then 2 Axel Light. If I control no monsters, and plus one level 4 or lower Photon Galaxy monster from a deck, and can only activate one of these per turn. But the downside is that they can't normally summon or reset during a turn activate this card. But still really good to get out your Galaxy Wizard or Galaxy Ice Cloud Dragon if I have a Galaxy Ice in my graveyard. Then the other spells, Vesca's Priest of Fun and Fiery Dark Hole. Now the traps. First 2 traps done, just negate traps, because this deck is very combo oriented and you need to get off your plays. So traps done is really good to lock down your opponent's back row to make your huge play. So definitely really good card, and in my view better than Wire Tap in this deck. Then of other taps, pretty generic, Solar Mooring, Black from Heaven, Bottomless Trap Hole and 2 Fence Chain. So yeah, that was the main deck. Now the extra deck, your Chaos Numbers and Chaos Xyz monster I use in this deck are Chaos Number 1/1, Neo Galaxy Stuckenberg, of course. I have explained this card a lot in my past deck profiles, so I don't think I have to do it this time. It's just, detach and then your opponent can't really do anything to it on the field, so yeah, really good. It also has 4500 attack, so yeah, really powerful. Then Chaos Number 15, we have a John Hunter, just to destroy cards, and if it's a monster, inflict damage. Then Chaos is Ghost Ultimator, can't be targeted by card effects, and also draw power, so also really powerful Chaos Xyz monster. Then a new addition to this deck is Chaos Number 5, Chaos Chimera Dragon. Of course, the reason I use this because I run a lot of rank 5s in this deck. So yeah, I can just use Argent Chaos Force to summon this. This card gains doesn't attack for each Xyz monster attached to it. And if this card attacks at the end of the damage step, I can detach one Xyz monster from this card. And this card can attack once again. And at the end of battle phase, I can pay half of my life points to target 2 cards in either player's graveyard, place one of them on the top of the deck, and if I do, then I can attach the other card to this card as an Xyz material. So definitely really interesting card. Yeah, so yeah, nothing more to say about this. Then of course the main Xyz monster, you want to bring out this number 62, Galaxy Ice Prime Photon Dragon, really powerful. Can inflict huge damage. And if it's destroyed, and send to graveyard. I can, if I have a Galaxy Photon recognizes existing material, I can press one this back during my second standard phase after this card activates, and then double its attack. So yeah, really powerful card. Then number 107, Galaxy Stockner, of course, also really good. Then a new addition to the deck, it was very recently revealed. It's a Galaxy full armor Photon Dragon. It of course was in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Sexual manga. It requires 3 level 8 monsters, but you're not going to summon it that way in this deck. And you can also exist summon this copy using a Galaxy exist material. I control as exist material, except this card itself. And once per turn, I'm going to add up to 2 equip cards equipped to this card, attach them to this card exist materials. Probably not going to use that effect because I don't use equip cards aside from Galaxy 0, but I won't be able to activate the effect anyway. And then it's a really good effect is that I can attach 1 exist material to target one face-up card your opponent controls, then destroy it, of course. So yeah, pretty powerful card, can be very nice if you want to get rid of some problematic card. Then of course, Divine Dragonite Felgrand, the best rank 8 in the game. Then RCT 1 High Protector, if you want to get rid of a card. Number 15, Kimbo Jump Grinder, just in case you want to get rid of some exist monsters and inflict damage, or some Spellsman monsters, but then you can't inflict damage because it has to be the exist monster. Then your rank 5, number 61 Volcasos, of course, really powerful. Contra play this. Of course, it's really nice in this deck. Sometimes you can have a field of Felgrand and Constella play this, and your opponent has pretty much almost no way of getting rid of that field. So yeah. Then Tiras, of course, really good rank 5. And finally Shark Fortress, which is really good in this deck for auto K plays, because of course you can attach 1 exist material, then choose 1 monster, and then that monster can attack twice in that turn's battle phase. So yeah, really powerful card in this deck. So this was my Rank-Up Photon Galaxy updated deck profile. It's definitely a really powerful deck, and it's now it's a lot more consistent than it previously was. So yeah, unfortunately Galaxy Soldier is also a world premiere, so we have no idea when it actually comes out. Even Heraldic Beast and Chromonite support hasn't come out yet, despite them being released in the last year in OCG. So we'll see. So yeah, definitely a really fun deck to use as well. I might even be competitive when Galaxy Soldier comes out. So yeah. So I hope you enjoyed this updated deck profile. So for now, goodbye and Khaos out.